What is classroom management? Classroom management is a concept that seems to be thrown around all sorts of communities. These include teacher education programs, new teachers, and even seasoned teachers. The core values and definition of classroom management may be similar. However, the evolutionary process and practice that educators use typically varies. There is not just one size fits all model for good teachers. In fact, if that was the case, a school would get pretty boring and learning opportunities would diminish. Luckily, there are many different varieties of stellar teachers around the world. Stylistically, some teachers may be similar. However, their personality often brings a uniqueness to their craft. Despite the differences in how teachers manage their classrooms, research suggests certain key components are essential. Teacher behavior. Good classroom management is based on the behavior of the teacher. This means if a teacher wants students to demonstrate behaviors in a certain way, the educator must model the desired action. How you work with students, regardless of their behavior, demonstrates the quality of the educator's classroom management. Teacher behavior that produces high student involvement and reduces student misbehavior is a solid definition of quality classroom management. Classroom procedures. Good classroom managers have classroom procedures. This research suggests that there should be a classroom procedure or process for every mainstream scenario or action that takes part in the classroom. Yes, there are times when unexpected events occur in your classroom and you have no choice but to go with what you feel is best at the moment. Let's be clear that some situations are not black and white. As the educator in charge, you will have the occasional hard decisions to make. One aspect that will challenge the music educator's wisdom questions when it is appropriate to be flexible, when you need to make a decision that is not popular, and how will you choose the battles that need to be fought. Fortunately, having clear and well-communicated classroom procedures will minimize serious conflicts. Typically, teachers who create clear classroom procedures tend to conduct themselves in a businesslike, appropriate, and task-oriented manner. Ineffective classroom management. In contrast, ineffective classes have no classroom procedures. Often teachers that have no procedures are more concerned with getting along with students. To this end, it is recommended that there should be a clear balance between the student-teacher relationship versus staying on task. If you know of a teacher that struggles with organization, clear procedures, and communication skills, schedule time to talk with them. Make this meeting relaxed and set it up in a non-confrontational manner. Offer to assist them in specific ways that will help them. If they refuse, then let them have their space. Unfortunately, many teachers and evaluators cannot provide specific problem identification, thus missing out on the opportunity to provide targeted solutions. However, if the experience results positively, then you may have just found a loyal friend for life. Effective teacher. Create a plan to be an effective teacher. Educators must become masters of planning if they expect their classroom management results to change. As a teacher, it is your responsibility to manage your class. If you just ignore this responsibility, then students will manage the classroom for you. When this occurs, students cannot be held liable and problems arise. Ultimately, the reasoning behind effective classroom management is to synthesize a productive working environment. Remember, strong classroom management skills lead to student engagement, which creates a positive learning environment. Conclusion. Strong classroom management procedures are the tasks executed by the students based on teacher planning and expectations. This must take place in order for our students to increase their chances of learning and comprehension. As a result, students will achieve in the classroom and will have the ability to transfer skills to various real-life scenarios. This creates a routine that reinforces developing habits that will eventually produce contributing members of the community and the world. I hope you found this post insightful. Please take a moment to subscribe to the Music Educator and share it with someone. Thank you.